Good morning, Huntsville, as we get started with another brand new day here in our beautiful community. This is Good Morning Huntsville, and we want to welcome in any of our on-air audience on Spirit 94.3. Our first segment is always over the radio. The show continues after this first segment on social media through the Hello Huntsville TX app or online at hellohuntsvilletx.com. Also on the Hello Huntsville Facebook page. But the first segment, we always like to come on and hey, welcome in this morning. Maybe you're on your way to work. Maybe you're driving right now, or maybe you just discovered this station by accident. And, you know, there are people all across the community that are listening now. Our new apps have rolled out, and so make sure you download the latest Spirit 94.3 app. You can find those in the App Store. Just simply search for Spirit 94.3. Support for Spirit Radio is brought to you in part by Elliott's Jewelers, located here in Huntsville, in downtown Huntsville. The website is elliotsjewelers.com. And also, support for Spirit Radio and this program is also brought to you in part by Walker County Federal Credit Union, a full-service community credit union. Their website is walkercountyfcu.com, located off Normal Park. And so we thank all of our underwriting support as well for all that they do, not only on this program and throughout this show, but also throughout the community. So thank you for your generous support. Well, friends, as I get started today, Taylor Chandler will be joining us here in a little bit. She's usually with me on a Wednesday. I wanted to intro with a little bit of a gratitude. You know, we call this a wonderful Wednesday for a reason. And those of you that may be joining us on social this morning, go ahead and comment in and let us know what you're thankful for. We always like to start that way. And if you're listening this morning on Spirit 94.3, text us. The text line is always open, and let us know that you're out there listening this morning. You can text us at 936-339-0139. Again, 936-339-0139. That is our phone and text line. But as I get started this morning, Wednesdays, we're always saying it is a wonderful Wednesday. We have different monikers for each day, and I thought this morning on my way in about gratitude and wanted to share that with our listening audience out there this morning. There is so much that we can be thankful for, and you'll notice a recurring theme on this show that we are always talking about being thankful. In fact, I always ask every morning, what are you thankful for? And I think it's a positive way to start the day when we have gratitude. And maybe this morning, some of you woke up and things aren't going your way. Maybe something overnight happened. I was reading a news story last night of a guy that I knew in Georgetown where I grew up, had no idea he passed away. And I'm reminded of the goodness of that person and the impact that he made on so many people. And that may be the way that we need to start. Some of you need to start today. Maybe you lost somebody. Remember the impact and the legacy that they made. This morning, as I talk about the gratitude, I did want to say this, and I'm thankful first and foremost just to be sitting here this morning, being able to come over the airwaves and talk to you. That's something to be thankful for. The middle of the week, it's kind of that weird law, you hear on TV, they call it hump day on Wednesday. But I think we can look at the middle of the week as kind of a thing of beauty. And so this morning, maybe you're already fixing breakfast, maybe you're already at work, but as we do prepare breakfast, trucks rolling down Interstate 45, think about those trucks and the people that are driving them. Those are people going to work to support their families, many of them. The skies outside, really foggy this morning. Be a little bit cloudy today, but we've had some really beautiful, clear, spring-like weather here in our community. And before we continue to talk, let's continue to focus on gratitude. I'm grateful this morning for the breath in my lungs and another chance to do honest, good work today. I want to say something this morning. If you work at TDC, you guys are doing honest, good work. And I always encourage people when you're out and around town and you see somebody in one of those blue uniforms, I know that we always thank our police and fire and EMS, and we need to continue to do that. But why don't you tell the TDCJ workers thank you? That is a hard job. But TDCJ has been an organization that has really brought a lifeline to this community, a lot of economic vitality for many families. And so when you see those workers, go up and give them a pat on the back and a thank you this morning. I'm grateful for a community here in Huntsville that still waves at each other, smiles at each other, and holds the doors open for people. It's not just chivalry, things that guys should do, but we do it here in Huntsville. And guys continue to do it. I've learned that thankfulness, it's not just a feeling that you're supposed to have when everything is easy. And there's been a lot of ups and downs in my life, and I go back and I think about the down times, and I think about I should have had gratitude even through those times. And I've learned, especially over these past 3 years, to have extreme gratitude, especially during the lulls that come in life. Be thankful throughout all seasons. And that's a decision that you have to make. A decision that when you wake up, you have to choose to be thankful despite the circumstances. Doesn't mean that things aren't happening, because they are, but you don't have to be a victim of what's surrounding you. And I want to encourage you this morning to see what is good instead of what is missing. Because we could sit here all day and we could think about all the things in life that we're missing. We're missing that next car. We're missing that bigger house. We're missing that job. We're missing those children that mind. We're missing all of these things. And what happens is you start to lose focus on gratitude. And you start to focus more on what you don't have versus what you do have. This morning, focus on the good. I believe here in Huntsville, there's a story that happens every single day. Businesses are getting started in the mornings. People are lining up, getting coffee. Teachers at HISD are unlocking classrooms. There's crews around town that have auto businesses that are getting wrenches, turning, and filling up oil, making cars run whole again. folks in the funeral service industries that are checking on families that are in need. Maybe overnight, a family lost somebody, and there are people all over town helping with compassion. There's construction companies preparing to deliver something solid and needed materials like they always do. And here on this station and on this program through Hello Huntsville and Spirit 94.3, I feel like we're right in the mix of all of it. And we try to lift a message that'll carry people through the day in a positive way and that can reach farther than any worry that you may have. And I think about these Wednesdays a lot, how they stack up over time. I mentioned there's something special about the middle of the week. It feels like sometimes most of our lives are built 10 minutes at a time in little chunks. Maybe just like this morning show. You greet somebody, you help a neighbor, you do the right thing, and then gratitude starts to turn into those ordinary pieces into something that feels a little bit maybe like music in our life. And so wherever you're at this morning, if you're still sitting at a table, or maybe you're at work this morning, front seat of your pickup truck, I want you to know something this morning, that you're not walking into this day alone. We are all in it together, and we have to be in it together. And I really believe that when a person starts off a day like a Wednesday with praise, the rest of the hours will begin to line up much better. I'm thankful for many people who have stood with us through this season over the last 2 years to help us get to this point here on Spirit Radio. I'm thankful for all the folks in this community. Thankful for my wife this morning. She received an eye care award a couple of months ago where she works over at Creekside, and that was a well-deserved award for my wife, who works tremendously hard, and I don't give her enough recognition for what she does. When you work as a nurse, you love people even through the hard seasons. And I'm not talking about loving your spouse. I'm talking about not only loving your spouse, but loving and caring for families. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I have a wife who has compassion for others. I'm thankful for my children this morning. And you know what the number one thing that I'm thankful for? Outside of all of you and friends and opportunities, I'm thankful for a God that continues to teach me how to be a better husband, a better father, a better leader, one day at a time. And so, friends, let this morning be a morning that we tune our hearts towards gratitude on this wonderful Wednesday. Take a moment to say thank you to somebody who needs to hear it. And call this wonderful Wednesday out loud. And watch how the rest of the day follows you. This is Rob Hipp here on Spirit 94.3, and I just want to say thank you for sharing this wonderful Wednesday with me. We'll go back to regular music and programming on Spirit 94.3. For those of you that are on social media, hang out with us as Good Morning Huntsville continues. Have a great day. God bless you. We'll be back here in just a few moments.
I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church, Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
Faith has a new frequency. The Spirit of Huntsville. KHSP-LP, Huntsville, Texas. Spirit 94.3.
This is KHSP-LP, Huntsville, Texas. The Spirit of Huntsville.
This is Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
All right, friends, back at as we continue on this morning. Taylor Chandler's here. She's getting her cup of coffee, so she'll be with us here in just a few moments. Big thank you to Elliott's Jewelers. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs. We appreciate the generous support from my good friend Elliott. He has been with us since day one. And if you notice when we come on the radio, I can't do those really special acknowledgments just because of the nature of the FM frequency. But when we switch back over to just only social media, we do that. And so if any of you are wondering, well, why don't you say that at the beginning? That's just why. We have underwriters, supporters, and we want to make sure that we do things the right way. But when we come back on social, we're not bound by those restrictions. And so I do want to acknowledge all the great people that continue to help make this program possible. Again, Elliott's Jewelers. He's online, elliotsjewelers.com. And also, of course, on this wonderful Wednesday, Walker County Federal Credit Union. They are your full service community credit union serving Walker County since 1957. I'll have the camera back on in just a few moments once Taylor is in. The coffee machine takes a good 5 minutes. It's a little single one. But Kia Morris, who's joining us, she brought us a new coffee machine a while back, and I need to start taking advantage of that. So thank you, Kia, for hooking us up. We have the newer Keurig that you can make multiple cups of coffee at once. Well, friends, if you know me and you've watched the show a lot, you know that I'm a fan of the arches, the golden arches. I think one maybe is just because of the price. It's one of the cheapest places you can eat. Now, they always say like a computer, garbage in, garbage out, and I don't think it's good, and I know it's not good to be eating that every day, and I've really toned down my Mickey D's consumption. But one thing that I've always been a fan of, and I've been very vocal about this, is the McRib. And you know, that season has already came and went. The app still teases you because it shows that it's still it shows it in the app, and then when you tap on it, it says it's not available. But here's some old news that's been rejuvenated, and I have no idea why. So it's old news that is now new news again. As Taylor makes her way in here. And so, I just had Taylor's first time here in the new studio. So I had to point her to the right seat. See, you can't even see her. She's not even on camera. I have her hidden right now. I have Taylor Chandler hidden. Hidden. Can you hear me on that, Taylor? All right. If it's too loud, you have your own volume control right here now. And you can lower this. See, I'm helping. See, I'm being very respectful. I don't have her on camera. You just lower this. Okay. There you go. All right. That's better. May come up a little bit more. You want it. You don't need it like right up in your face, but just like you just got to get comfortable. See how I sit? You just sit like this. You put your elbow right here, and you just kind of get comfortable. And I like this seat better because I can turn away from you. I don't have to. I can just kind of. And see, I have you muted. Now you're here. Welcome in, Taylor.
I can't say that on the air.
Yeah, I muted it. Yeah, don't be telling me that. Here she is, Taylor. Hey, look, there you are.
There I am.
Welcome in, Taylor. Good to see you. Walker County Federal Credit Union, the TC, Taylor Chandler.
There's actually another TC. We have a Miss Terry Carter.
Oh, you're going to have to talk a little bit closer.
I am nervous.
See, that's better. You hear that?
More better.
So when you're like, and look at the volume level. See when I'm talking, and then you kind of lean back, and it's more echoey. But if you get closer, there's no echo.
There is no echo. It's very direct.
And if you're not comfortable, you just do this. Watch. You just put this. You slide. See?
Let me slide it back.
You can do whatever you want.
I thought it was like anchored down.
The only thing is these chairs aren't, or these. You like the other chairs better.
No, I love these kind of
chairs. You do?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I feel important.
See, I feel like my back's turned towards you now.
It is.
And I'm not comfortable talking like this.
You just can't redirect the lean?
Wait, actually, I don't.
I was like, it's the same lean, just backwards.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like to lean on my right elbow. See, let's go back to the old style. Let's take a break and go. No, I'm just kidding.
First of all, we're not doing that. We worked so hard to get here.
It's been a journey. So welcome in, Taylor Chandler, Walker County Federal. I know in the morning, so one reason why Taylor why ain't she there at the beginning? Because she has a little girl that she takes to school.
And school started today. And I was actually a little earlier than normal because my 2026 goal is to not go to McDonald's every morning. I have mastered the Egg McMuffin at my house.
You're like in full workout mode now, like even healthy eating mode.
Yes,
right?
I am. I'm eating. I learned that I've been doing everything wrong. I don't know where I'm just going to look into space.
Right there.
That one,
Yeah.
not the giant one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one's not on anymore. It's that
Okay.
one. Eventually, we're going to have like little ones right here in your mug.
Okay, well, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
I learned recently because I couldn't figure out why I wasn't losing weight. And I learned it's because I'm not eating enough.
Weird.
Right?
Well, how does that work?
So, okay.
That sounds like a scam, like
I am
a
not a
diet scam.
nutritionist, so please take everything I say with a grain of salt. I do have a gentleman that I would love to bring up here that is a wonderful Christian nutritionist trainer. That is the guy I'm working with. It is really cool how God puts people in your life like at random times, but here nor there. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But where was I going with this?
You're talking about nutrition
food.
and eating more. You're losing weight eating more.
Right, because you have to fuel your body. You have a certain amount of calories that you're supposed to eat to just maintain. And for most people, it's like 2,000. Okay, I had cut mine back to like 500 to 800, which is insane deficit. Well, my body was just surviving, so it wasn't thriving. So now I'm trying to eat more. And I didn't realize how hard it is to eat correctly a lot. So instead of eating, like one good meal, now I'm trying to add like 3 or 4 good meals. And it's hard. It's hard to eat good. And I love junk food. Mm-hmm. I love junk. Like, nothing makes me happier than hot Cheetos with nacho cheese and jalapenos.
Ooh.
Nothing makes me happier than that.
It sounds like you said, I lug junk food. I lug it. I lug it around in my car.
All the time. I do have probably some
I
hot
lug
Cheetos.
it in my purse.
Under the seats, there's probably an ample amount of hot Cheetos. But baby girl, I told her that she's not going to have to cut out her Egg McMuffins every morning. So Mom went on the Pinterest, figured out how to make Egg McMuffins.
Pinterest.
The
Still a thing.
Pinterest.
Okay.
And so I bought my little frozen hash browns, and then I was so ready. Like, I perfected it over winter break. So first day of school, and she goes, "Can we go get donuts?"
Nope.
That's exactly what I said.
Nope.
Eat your Egg McMuffin and smile. And she was like, "Oh, okay." And she's not happy that my goal was for us to actually be a little early instead of actively late every day. She doesn't agree with that plan.
Well, it's good. It'll set her up for later in life. So you're making the changes now.
Yeah.
What is she, 10?
She's 10.
Yeah, so see, you're doing it it's kind of a little bit late. Who am I, though? Because
I'm also a little late.
yeah, same. I was going to say. But you're setting the tone, so that's good.
Yeah.
You're setting the tone. You hear the tone? That's the tone.
Was that the internet
The tone used to be, now it's, the tone is getting better.
It's getting better. The
don't know
more
what that
better
means.
tone.
You said something a while ago, the Pinterest, and I was like, oh, great. But see, here's something I was thinking. I was talking to a friend of mine, and this wasn't anywhere local, but I was working, for a little while at a station, and there was a guy that would come on sometimes, and he would try to be sarcastic over the air.
Which sometimes hits and sometimes doesn't. Most of the time doesn't.
But it wasn't like a joking. It was like, is the right word belittle or bewhittle?
Yes, belittle.
I say bewhittle.
Bewhittle.
Bewhittle. So he would belittle me when he would come on as a
call
guest.
those negs.
Yeah, he would come on, and he thought it was funny.
I don't like that.
He thought it was really funny. And so I started thinking a lot. Like, I joke when Josh Moshy's here, but it's like a fun humor. And so I was thinking just
Banter.
now, it's just a fun banter. And there's this mantra, and by the way, I hate to tell you this, we're not on 94.3. Only because only the first segment is, because we can't promote the way that we want to promote. So we go back to social.
Okay, I'll allow it.
So see, if you come a little bit early, then
I can squeeze in there.
You can squeeze in that opening segment. But we do the first segment on 94.3, and then we switch fully over just to social. But the reason I brought all this up is because I was talking with a friend about this yesterday, and I said, and finally I had enough of it, and I pulled a dude aside one time when he came on after, and I said, man, I don't mind having you as a guest on this show, but I said, I'm getting really, and I'm not a confrontational person, but I said, I'm getting really annoyed with you thinking that it's funny to be sarcastic on this show towards me. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, well, I thought it was funny. I was like, you don't put it out as funny, and it comes across extremely rude.
And condescending.
And I said, and if you think that's great radio, then go somewhere else, because we're not going to have you as a guest anymore on this show.
Well, I do think there is a proper way. Like, we pick at each other.
Like just now. And I thought of that when I was like, oh, here we go, Pinterest.
There is a way to pick at somebody in a non-judgmental way. And it's not all the time.
See, he would say something like, oh, here we go again, Pinterest, this guy's a loser. He would say stuff like that.
There's no way. See, the difference between you and I is because you're not confrontational. I am. I'd be like, do you think... I had a guy he's a really great guy. So I went to a new dog club this weekend.
I love your dog club.
I went to my dog club. We do. We just bark at each other. But
y'all just put the dogs to the side and everybody else walks around
and barks at them. No. And I didn't know anybody, but there was a guy that made kind of I'll be honest, made a very sexist joke to one of the girls there.
That's not cool.
And I don't know anybody there. So apparently they're good friends, and that's funny to them. But I looked at him and I was like, why is that joke funny? And the look on this guy's face where I'm like, no, explain to me why you think that joke is funny.
And he didn't expect you to confront him like that.
And he was like, I guess I've never thought about it like that. I was like, I'm new coming into a club.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody. I was like, this is one of my first impressions. You are putting off a bad image. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. He's like, I can do better. And I'm like, you can do better. Now you can make a change. But I think until you maybe don't be as confrontational as I am, there's probably a nicer way. But I also think certain people learn under very assertive pressure.
You get in their face.
I have bought a shirt off of the TikTok that says bark for me, and it's got a picture of a dog. And I love this shirt, and I really think nobody else likes it as much as I do.
I know. I don't know firsthand, but I know through my wife, secondhand, that this was a long time ago. She was at a place for the first time, and there were some comments made that rattled her, and she called me, and she's like, "I don't feel comfortable being around this."
Absolutely.
I never went back to that place because of the comments that were made.
Mm-hmm. And they don't even have to be to you. Like if
they weren't to her. They were just in conversation,
right,
in the same room, and she was like, "This is not comfortable."
The atmosphere.
No,
and
it's terrible.
I have a pretty thick skin majority of the time, but if I see like anybody, man, female, especially children or old people, those are my peeps. See them cower a little because you can see. Okay, I like body language. I think it comes from working animals. But I had a girl come in my office, and a lot of people come in and they don't want to tell. We have polar opposites.
Is this good body language right now? Look.
No, it's not. You're very annoying.
I'll just see it.
You're being very annoying right now. But she's like talking to me, and she's very stoic. And I finally was like, what are you trying to accomplish and why? Because, she was rambling and she didn't know exactly which direction she was trying to talk to me to get her. She didn't know what she wanted, which is fine. We're used to sorting that out. But she was very stoic. And I was like, what is your goal? And then she broke down. And I can handle a lot. I can't handle tears. I'm like, oh my God. And we worked through some things. She's going through some things. And sometimes it would have been very easy for me to be like, this lady's not very nice. And instead, I saw, the little shaky hands, the
little subtle things.
The little
something's going on.
That I was like, this lady is doing her absolute best. Like, how can I? And I actually gave her a hug at the end. And if you know me, that's wild because I don't like touching people. We talk about this all the time. I don't like touching people. But it's really cool. Y'all should read on the body language. I like that you're looking at McRib things.
No, I was listening. See, this is bad body language right now. I'm
rude.
Listening.
I'm reading. I'm like,
I'm
what are we
listening.
talking about the McRib over there?
And there are not. You know how some people say squirrel in the middle of talking? They'll be like, "Oh, squirrel" or whatever. We literally have cats here from Dr. Cole, so the cats will come across as we. Oh, and by the way, here in a little bit, the sun's going to come out when the fog lifts, and there will be a halo on you.
So, probably not today.
So we're gonna have to lift the screen. No, it's clearing. It's clearing.
Yeah, but they're not gonna give me a halo even on an off day.
So Taylor's comment, the story. Read the body language.
Read
Be
the body
mindful
language.
of the body language.
Read your audience.
Of the body language.
The body language.
The body language.
Read the room. There is a time and a place to have pretty much any conversation. I am very big that there is no topic that is too taboo to talk about. But
I love the fact that we come on this show, we have a general idea of a couple of things that I want to talk about, and then it just goes where it needs to go.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring, and this was good. This was good. See, that guy that would come on as a guest, oh, what do we do? He would say stuff like, I'm gonna do that. It makes me just want to get better, not bitter. Right. So I'm going to switch the gears.
Lowering the tone.
I'm going to switch the gears back to McRib.
Okay.
McDonald's. Okay, everyone knows the internet videos that were out years ago that basically showed the meat, quote unquote meat.
Did not meat.
But those videos turned out to be fake.
The pink sludge videos?
Yeah, those were, some of those were fake. Okay.
Some of those.
Where it showed multiple pig bones and come
right.
on. Okay.
Everything is still FDA.
Yes, those have been ruled by Snopes as false. Mm-hmm. But there are videos out there. McDonald's of course, they release their own, so it's a lot different, right?
Correct.
But here's the deal. This news is circulating again, so it's not really new news. But here's the headline. The McRib isn't what you think it is. But according to a new lawsuit that's out. Okay,
that is a really cool looking McDonald's, though.
Yeah, look at that.
We don't have those here.
People can't see it, but that's an old school one. All right, not loving that McRib. Well, I am. Well, that may be because it may not contain the meat you think it does. Now, this is old news, so they're writing this like it's new. Everyone has already known about this.
You're not going to McDonald's because you're like, I want a real all-American beef burger. You're like, I'm going to McDonald's because I want to feel poor later.
This is neuropathy.
It's here, it's like, oh.
It's a little cartoon bum here because it's neuropathy. That's a weird ad on MSN. So here it is. In late 2025, Peter Le. Peter Le. L-E. Or is it Le or Le?
Le.
Peter Le. Charles
Sounds
Lynch.
like a song.
Peter Le. Pita. That's
Pita.
Hunger Games. Pita.
Pita.
Peter Le, Charles Lynch, Dorian Baker, and Derek Wilson decided they wanted a bunch of money. So they didn't say that. But they filed a class action lawsuit alleging that McDonald's employed deceptive marketing tactics in its advertising of the McRib. Let me stop right here. This seems like a bunch of guys that got together.
They're like, how can we make some money?
Yes. Watching football on a Sunday. Should have been in church, but they wanted to watch that early NFL Europe game. Because it's Peter Le.
Peter Le. That's
Okay.
the soccer games.
Yeah. So no, I'm talking like straight. NFL plays some games in Europe, and when they do,
They
do every year though, and they even have like a game they'll play in Mexico, but it'll be like the normal teams. So it could be Dallas and Houston playing in
overseas.
Europe. Yeah.
Europe.
And you got to get up early for these. So
No, I'm out.
these are the guys, and I say it because of Peter Le. These are the guys that were watching. They got up early on a Sunday. Should have been at church, but since they weren't. And I'm being judgmentally. They weren't because they wanted to watch NFL Europe. They decided, let's get together and just think of a way to make money. As they're enjoying their McDonald's breakfast.
We talked about this. We're both avid McDonald's people.
Well, as they're enjoying their McDonald's breakfast, they said, that company's got enough money, so let's just figure out a way to sue them. This is what's going through their mind.
Do you know McDonald's doesn't make their money? When I say they don't make their money, most of their money is a real estate.
They're the largest real estate holder in the world.
Thanks
to Ray Kroc, jerk. Anyway.
Stop being mean.
No, he is. He stole it from the brothers. Watch the show. Watch the movie, then read the book. He stole it.
I'm not going to read the book, but I will trust you that you know the things.
So these guys, none of this was in the article, just my assumption that they wanted to make some money. And by the way, shame on these guys because they ruin it for people like me who like the McRib. These lawsuits, just like medical, drive up the cost of stuff.
Right. All you're doing is making it more
If you
exclusive.
want to make money, then go work. Quit suing people, okay? So anyways, according to the complaint, the plaintiffs allege that McDonald's misleads consumers by making it appear that the product is made from pork ribs. No, it doesn't. Come on. When it may contain other animal parts mixed in to create that distinct look. The McRib is back is a phrase recognized across the U.S., now it's starting to sound like AI wrote this, stirring excitement among McDonald's customers eager for the limited time sandwich offering. For decades, McDonald's, this is absolutely AI.
Well, it's
Shame
in
on
quotes.
this. Well, it says right here, anytime you see stirring and cultivated, no journalist uses the word, this has cultivated a sense of excitement among the people. No one says that.
Okay. You would know.
I know. So this is AI written. Shame on this news reporter for not.
Chat GPT.
And I use AI.
You're a big
by the way.
AI fan.
But it says has cultivated a sense of anticipation around the McRib, leveraging its scarcity to drive sales across many locations.
It's
Blah, blah,
genius.
blah. As the complaint states, although it appears to be a rib, no, it does not. Come on. They say that the product is actually a meat patty. Duh, we know this. Made up from, quote, ground up portions of lower grade pork products, such as.
Don't read.
Inter alia. What is that?
I don't know.
I'm going to Google this one.
Inter
I
alia?
wish Kyle was here. He's in West Texas. He's our researcher.
Why is he not in here? Or like Kyle, is he in the comments?
Among other things. That's what inter alia means. So
Okay.
this is absolutely AI. No one says, well, Taylor, inter alia.
No.
Okay. So, such as inter alia, a.k.a. among other things, pork shoulder. When it said inter alia, I thought it meant intestines.
So
by the
did
way.
I.
Yeah.
I was thinking innards.
Pork shoulder, heart, tripe, and scalded stomach.
Love that.
Yeah, I have a scalded stomach from eating too many jalapenos. The complaint adds that this makes calling the sandwich a McRib a deliberate sleight of hand by the fast food giant. Who cares?
Again, I'm sorry. It's a McHot dog. Like, shush. It's so good.
So anyways, this lawsuit is out. And McDonald's, of course, is adamant that they've been very straightforward with their customers. They said this lawsuit distorts the facts and many of the claims are inaccurate. Food quality and safety are at the heart of everything we do. That's why we're committed to using real quality ingredients across our entire menu. Our favorite McRib sandwich, I like how they say that, our fan favorite McRib sandwich is made with 100% pork sourced from farmers and suppliers across the U.S. We've always been transparent about our ingredients so guests can make the right choice for
Except
them.
for that secret sauce.
Yeah, you can't give that away. And here's the truth. Do you know of anybody, and I'm not talking like just like you ate too much and your stomach started feeling bad, but do you know of anybody that's ever got like terrible food poisoning from McDonald's? I never have. I've eaten
maybe
there a
not
lot.
McDonald's, but definitely restaurants.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying, though. Have you ever gotten food poisoning from McDonald's?
No, okay, I have knock on whatever this is. Granite?
No.
Linoleum?
No. I should know this. Quartz.
Knock on quartz.
Had to make it a little higher.
I eat like a garbage truck, like a rat, like a little rat. And so my stomach is very strong. It takes a lot.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know of anyone that's ever got food poisoning from McDonald's.
I don't either.
Okay? So if you want to sit here in this lawsuit and complain about how they use low quality meats and they're terrible and all this, I would like for anybody in the comments on the Soch right now to comment in.
Look, Kyle.
Kyle's here. But if you have ever gotten something like bad, a bug, and I'm not talking like, oh, my tummy hurt and I woke up at 2 a.m. I'm not talking like that, okay? Because that happens to all of us.
We're talking 3-day food poisoning.
3-day. That's it.
We know what we're talking about. Y'all know what we're talking about.
Yeah, you're down for the count.
And you're not leaving your house.
Okay. Oh, now Kia, don't be messing up what I'm trying to say.
We love you because of the coffee pot. And I promise here when we get that, you'll be my favorite person.
Here we go. Kia says, I have. I think you were eating at McDowell's from Coming to America. Remember that movie?
No.
You've never seen that with Eddie Murphy?
No.
Great. Oh, who are you? what a loser. That's how that guy used to
I feel like he's really like,
you gotta,
I'm glad that you're having a moment with this.
Wouldn't you like reach across his desk
I would
and just
smack you.
punk the dude for
I'd
that?
be like, we're going to go on a break. We shall return. And I would take my little happy self and I would leave.
All right, I'm done with this conversation because Kia she had to be the one. Kia, I'm calling you out.
Okay,
it's okay.
but that,
it's okay though.
But again, that is the exception. That is not the rule.
Yeah. I just don't know of many people. Now I do. Now I know of one person. But
I do know of one person. I hate that it had to be you.
Yeah, well, she commented where it was at, so I kind of get it now. Not in a negative way. It's some of those kind of off-the-road kind of towns. No, that's rude because that's a nice town. They're good people. I don't want to say that. That sounded rude. It's not bad. Oh. But if it was back in the day, like I could see it. Like even
right.
Here, so let me be transparent. Like if it was a McDonald's in Georgetown back in the day, I'd be like, oh, no wonder why you guys sick. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay. So was it Costco that was selling horse meat meatballs?
What?
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
Horse slaughtering in the U.S. Other countries, it's not.
It's not. So that's
those poor things. Whenever they go there, please don't. They actually say that.
Okay. Do they?
Because the cows, what are they? No. But at least the horses can. Please.
So I am not the person. I wrote a whole paper on horse slaughter in college. Because you remember I used to be a horse girl.
Oh, this was your thing?
This was my thing.
Okay. Let's switch gears. Horses, go ahead. I'm done with the McDonald's, by the way.
Well, okay, you're welcome. But I'm going to get canceled. I'm very pro slaughter as a general rule. I mean, there's just not enough homes for all the animals that we have. There's just not. I feel that way across the board as a very avid animal lover. And people are like, oh, you can't love animals. And I think everything should be regulated and I think it should be followed. There should be heavy regulations. But I also don't think that, our slaughter, there's no private owned slaughterhouses as much because of the regulation. It's so hard for them to compete with these big dogs. But I mean, like, look at meat prices, how they've jumped when it comes from buying at Kroger's from when you should be able to go to spend less to buy from your friend down the road. Why does it cost more? It shouldn't, but they've monopolized that. That's a whole, okay. Before I get on a whole ag kick here.
Before you get on a whole horse kick.
Horse kick. Not to beat a dead horse, but.
There you go. I was trying to find the right thing.
But so they found horse meat in Costco because apparently Costco is worldwide.
So somebody snuck in.
So somebody brought it over here and people were upset, but everybody was eating the meatballs at the, you walk around and eat the meatballs. I mean, I've never knowingly eaten horse meat. I would.
2013 horse meat scandal. There it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I would eat horse. I don't know where the line is between pet and livestock. I think, there's that big PETA sign that's like, where's the line? I don't know, PETA. I don't know. I also have had lots of animals, and I've had lots of dogs. I don't know.
PETA. I still think of that movie, PETA.
PETA. I don't know. I'm not going to say I have a favorite dog, but I definitely know if there was ever like an apocalypse, I know which one I'd eat first. Like, if I had to pick, I'm like, I definitely know which dog I would eat first. So I think it's all like case in point, like what the situation is.
Yeah.
Like whether I wouldn't like want to eat them.
The good news is, needless to say, wait. Let me. Inter alia, Taylor would survive the apocalypse.
I would.
Inter alia.
I am.
What, is that the right term? Did I say that the right way?
I don't know. I've never.
Among
heard
other
that.
things, Taylor would. Okay, so
Yeah.
inter alia, Taylor. Taylor would survive.
I would survive. I am.
Inter alia.
Especially now that I'm just so fit. Unless I had to run longer than 2 miles, and then I'm dead.
And then it's gone.
I just
All right.
got to outrun somebody.
Great conversation this morning here. Taylor Chandler bringing the conversation that we needed this morning on a wonderful Wednesday. So
What a hard turn we took.
we've learned so far through this show, we've learned to have gratitude and to be thankful for today. We've learned that frivolous lawsuits are hurting places that I like McDonald's. And we've also learned how Taylor is going to survive any type of apocalypse. This is a great way to roll today.
Walker County Wednesday.
On a Walker County Federal
So now,
Credit
okay,
Wednesday.
that said, please don't come in and visit me and be like, I brought you some meatballs and a McRib.
No, please do. That would be really cool. That would be awesome. Do that. All right, well, let's step aside, take a break. We'll continue talking and promoting good happening here in our community. A lot of fun today. And thank you all for joining the conversation as well. Many of you are commenting in. Continue to let us know that you're out there. We'll do shout-outs when we come back. And so if you'd like for us just to say hello, why don't you comment in and say good morning, and we may say good morning to you when we come back. It is your show, and it's brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union.
Since 1957.
That's
Oh,
it.
I winked with the wrong eye.
We'll be right back after this. It's Good Morning Huntsville. Stay with us, please.
I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church, Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust. The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today. back in it here as we get the old lawnmower cranked up.
You're going to do the noise?
No, because now it's like, because it's electric.
Aww.
Russell Humphrey joining us. Oh, yeah.
Good morning. I saw his child was on the show yesterday.
The mayor. The mayor is with us.
The mayor's
morning. How cool is it that we live in a community where the mayor just
pops in?
Well, and I'm not just saying it here on this show, but I mean he just pops in around town and helps
like
people.
He lives here. He's invested in here.
Well, he should be. He's the mayor. Look, there's the look. Hold on. Wait, say, how cool is it that he lives? Okay, ready? How cool is it that he lives? You know that he's here.
I don't know what I said.
You're like, oh, he lives here, and
he lives here.
Well, duh. What do you think? Of course, you know that was the
banter, the conversation.
Are you feeling it? Like,
I am feeling like
you probably wouldn't have lasted long on that if you were in those.
Well, the problem is I am. I probably wouldn't handle it as long as you handled it.
I had to.
The way my anger is set up is I would be on air, and I'm like,
there'd be a button that you have to look like. Talk right now. Keep talking.
Don't you?
See, that's what we would do. There'd be this red button.
Anyways,
what I was saying, welcome back in. Appreciate everybody for joining us. Mayor Humphrey, we do appreciate you. You're right. His daughter was on the show. Samantha was here yesterday. There's a really awesome women's event that Miss Mayor. Mm-hmm. Is that what you say, Miss Mayor?
I love Tish.
Yeah, Tish is. And it's not Trish. Do not put an R on that woman's name.
Tish.
Tish is holding, she's the keynote speaker. You should go to this. Are you going to go to that?
I have tentative plans on that day. I have gone back and forth because it's this Saturday, correct?
And it's early.
It is early.
It's from like 10 to 2.
And it is so affordable.
Yeah.
It's like $75.
No, $45.
I don't know where I got 75, but 40, that's even more affordable. And you get lunch.
Ain't nobody, everybody got time for that.
Everybody got time for that.
So, it's going to be a great event. And
The Purpose. It's called The Purpose.
It's good. It's really good. Appreciate Mayor Humphrey for joining us. Autumn Wheaton with us today. How about Steph Valley over at Magnolia Kennel? You know, I appreciate Steph so much. She is, I appreciate everybody, their support. You know, I talk about Elliot's, talk about you guys, Walker County Federal Credit Union, here on a wonderful Wednesday. Steph over at Magnolia Kennel is supporting what we're doing on Spirit Radio now, too. So, you know, she helped us for a while with Hello Huntsville, and then she said, I want to be a part of what y'all are doing with the radio. And so it's really cool, super affordable. I'm going to plug it real quick.
Plug it.
We need underwriters to make sure that Spirit Radio works. We know the Lord's going to provide. He already has. I mean, we've had some incredible families step up and make some pretty substantial donations to get to the point to where we're at. All this equipment isn't cheap.
Oh, and I wish... Have you done a tour of here, like a live tour?
No, it's pretty short. I mean, but
very short. Well,
but it's cool
touché.
though.
But I think you should.
I'm not ready.
Maybe do a snippet.
I'm not ready yet because we're going to put a mural on this wall behind you of Huntsville. So that way, you know, if I flip if there's a camera over here, which there will be eventually, there'll be a nice mural of like Big Sam, of the Hornets, Sam Houston, the church, all like a lot of Huntsville on this wall right here.
Okay.
And I was going to do like a vinyl sticker, but I started thinking about Lee Jameson here in town, who does murals around town,
and just paint it on.
Yes, but the paint, the thing about the paint is if you don't want it to get ruined, and I don't think it would in here.
I don't think so. It's not that muggy. I feel like it's muggy.
But I mean, just someone coming in like scratching the walls. Because see, I'm always thinking ahead of like children.
Children.
Wait, hold on. Do the children again. That was a good one. Here we go. Ready?
Children.
That's it. See? So I want to do that, and I want to put one right here.
Okay.
To cover on this wall, not the glass, but the wall. And the reason is, look at the video. What do you see right there? You see the wall. So I want to put a mural. I'm getting all muraled out here, but I want to put a mural here. You know, I want to say one other thing. Not get better, not bitter, but I'm going to say something real quick.
Okay.
There was a place that I used to work at. I won't say where, just a long time ago. And the employees needed a lot of things.
Back in the Gap because you're old? Did you say stuff like that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, dang.
But the employees needed some things, all right? There was a few things. And instead of the employees, what I felt, getting the things that they needed and they earned, and I'm not saying me, but I'm just saying in general.
Collectively.
There was an idea for a mural on the side of the building, which would have been thousands and thousands of dollars. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, y'all are so gung-ho about painting this mural, but you're not gung-ho about investing in your people. And it just,
That is not the way at the credit union. We
not
invest in our people and we invest in our employees.
Not at the cred. You don't see no mural up on the cred.
Well,
although it would be cool to have one.
I guess it would.
And y'all are taken care of. So no one there would complain about a mural.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we have our annual meeting annual meeting week coming up in February. Y'all should make the suggestion.
If you're with the credit union, you are a member and you have a tiny voice.
You have the same voice of all of the people.
See, I said that on purpose to see if Taylor would, and she did. You have a voice the same as the people.
All of the people.
All of the peep. So, anyways, hey, a lot of good people join us, though. Kia Morris, thank you, Kia, for killing my McDonald's vibe, Kia. Kia, if you and Alan want to go to McDonald's, let me know. I'll bring you some. We'll go to McDonald's.
We'll have a little McMonday.
Yeah, McMonday. That's nice. Kyle Kreiner with us, so we appreciate you, Kyle, always out there hollering at us. Deep Clean Texas. Hey, you know what? I wanted to give Sky Carlton a shout-out as well over at Deep Clean Texas. They have been supporting us, too. You'll see their banner up on our website, and also Sky and Brad, her husband, they try to come on once a month onto the show and just give us some updates on what they're doing and how to keep things clean and organized in your life.
I need to find you guys. Help me.
DeepCleanTexas.com. They do residential cleaning. And maybe, of course, it's always good to get on a schedule, but maybe you just need a one-off, really deep clean. They can do that.
I am one of those, and I'm sure I'm the only person in the whole world. I wait until my house is, I generally keep it picked up, but then I will wait until I cannot handle it anymore, and then I deep clean the whole house.
Good. Do you know Justin Kring? You know JK, Justin Kring? He used to live here. Justin's a good dude. He's joined us this morning. Says, keep pushing. You know what I love about Justin? He's always there for people. He said, keep pushing, Rob. I'm here for you always. How cool is that? I love that dude, man. Autumn Wheaton, we were talking earlier before you came on about what you're grateful for. And Autumn said, I'm grateful for people and stop and ask if you need help in times of distress, both minor and major. I'm grateful for my employees that check in on me.
Oh, wow.
I'm grateful that I live in a small town where Christianity is still the predominant set of values. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Autumn. Our friend Jamie Saucier joining us this morning. He said, I'm thankful for all the people of Huntsville and the relationships that have built over the years, and I'm thankful for this day that the Lord has given to us all. And Jamie, please come hang out with us on the show sometime. You don't have to be on the show, but Jamie sometimes he comes to the studio and just hangs out sometime.
Oh, so is it an open invitation if people want to come up here?
Yeah, and we have room. There's plenty of room where people can.
Come let me talk to you.
There's more room in here than there was at the other one.
Come sit on the floor.
Yeah, Indian style, right there in the corner.
I'm sitting Indian style. You just can't tell anymore in this setup. I appreciate that.
No, there actually is quite a bit of room off camera where people can sit now, which is nice. So a lot more than what we used to have.
Bring the children in and sit them down.
Bring the children. Keep them away from the mural. Bill Doggett, County Commissioner Precinct 3 with us. Were you going to say something?
No, I'm just thinking, I was like, ugh, please don't bring your children up here with little sticky fingers.
Look at that table. My son was up here. So
I saw.
Yeah, did you know? See, you got it.
That's why I was like, the sticky fingers.
Bill Doggett, County Commissioner Precinct 3. Good morning to you, Bill. Appreciate Bill, too. His focus is just make Huntsville a little bit better one day at a time. Just a little bit better.
A little bit better.
Jennifer Augustinetti, always good to see Jennifer. She has been a major supporter of us, just always promoting what we're doing. We appreciate you. She said it's a wonderful Wednesday. Y'all find a Bible study to attend this evening, and y'all have a blessed day.
I love that she says that every Wednesday.
She does.
I love it.
I never let it just go in one eye and out the other. Because you see it visually. You get that one?
I got it.
Quentin Glaze, our number one engager, joining us. But he has lost his rank as the number one commenter to start the show.
Did it go to our other friend?
Went to Jamie Saucier.
Oh, plot twist.
There are a lot of folks, too, that are joining us on my personal soch. I don't see those comments. But James Leonard is joining us. Good morning to you, James. Thanks for hanging out. There's a guy named James Shepard that I connected with. He's from Terre Haute, Indiana. Found us through Spirit Radio. Sent me a CD of some music he recorded for Christmas. It was our first CD that we got.
And you listened to it.
Yes, and that happens in radio. Musicians will find stations and just send their CDs to them. It always happens in radio. That was our very first.
I love that. Did you play it? Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to it. Didn't get a chance to air it on the station just with everything going on, but I listened to it, and now we've got it in the archives for next year. So
nice.
It's pretty cool, yeah. But I appreciate him. There's a guy by the name of Matt Childers joining the show this morning. He has this very distinct voice.
He does.
Matt Childers. some news about Matt. Good news that one day
We think great news.
Yeah, great news that has broken, but not broken on this show yet.
Well,
it will one day.
You're talking about banter and healthy relationships. I was a little worried
Okay.
because, again, whenever I have a very odd personality. I don't know if it comes across on the air
Hold
as
on,
much.
let's zoom in real quick and just see if we can see it.
I'm just a little
Yeah,
quirky
it's
person.
A little bit odd.
A little off. I'm the McRib of personalities, where it's looks good on the surface, but deep down you really don't know what it is, but you like it.
You don't know if there's bird beak in there with pig leg.
Well, I'm the crap. I already forgot I'm the innards word.
Okay. Oh, interatia. Is that it?
No, I don't know. It didn't even mean
inter alia.
Inner alia, even though that doesn't mean inside. I want it to, so I'm going to make it.
Inner alia.
My inner alia insides. But, so, question. Fog. Like this morning.
Yes.
Do you feel like that sets your tone for the day?
The fog?
The fog.
If I allow it to. I didn't allow it to, though, this morning. Because I did. I woke up this morning and I saw that fog and I was like, doom and gloom. That was the first thought. It's so gloomy and doomy outside.
Well,
and then I said, nope, I'm not going to allow that to happen. My children are back there. They're happy.
So that was my daughter this
morning. Everything was good.
So we got in the car. It's the first day of school. So the mood is already very tense in the car.
Children.
Children are moody creatures. So I have her in the car, with her brand new mom-made Egg McMuffin and her air-fried hash browns. And I was like, all right, how I ease into this day. And she goes, it's really foggy. And I was like, yeah, what a beautiful way for God to clean the earth. And she looked at me and she goes, I don't think that's how that works. And I was like, oh,
I thought it was great.
I did too.
Yeah.
And, it's hard for me to be witty with her. But then she was like, that's not how that works. But luckily she started laughing. Haha, I made a good joke. I don't know nothing about no weather.
Well, here's the deal. Fogs are just clouds that are low to the ground. Mm-hmm. That's just the Lord. That's just the Lord's way of bringing a little bit of heaven down to earth,
and then bring it back up.
Yep,
bring it back up. But I was like, man, I could tell when same thing. I walked outside and I was like, ew, it's foggy and it's muggy, and this does not feel like winter. And I was like, I wonder if I'm the only person that fog just takes over. That I'm just like, ugh. You can't allow that. And I talked about that this morning, that it's a choice. Before you came on, I was talking about gratitude as a choice. Everything that we do is a choice. It really is. And we have the choice to say, you know what? Even though it's foggy today, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a good day.
It's going to be a good day. And I made that choice this morning. I made that choice as I was driving the children to school. And I also felt like I was going to be a little bit late, and I wasn't. We had
was that the vibe all day today when we both thought we were going to be late?
I had a technical glitch with the Spirit FM when we first tried to come on, and so I had to delay the start. And this was no excuse. I was here a little bit early, but I had to wait. And I was like, but I'm not going to let that set the tone for that. Who cares? It's not the end of the world.
It's just another thing.
Ain't nobody got time.
We roll with it.
So
I tell everybody I'm in the business of making it work.
That's
you give me a problem, I will make it work.
I wanted to share something really cool this morning. It was 6 years ago on this day that the old, I'm not making this about me, but I was excited when I saw this. 6 years ago on this day, the local newspaper in Georgetown put out an article. And I miss this man very, very much. This is a friend of mine. He didn't pass. He's here. You can't see that.
Oh, no.
You can see it here, though. Here, look at this one. This was cool.
Okay.
So there's Good Morning Georgetown.
Yes.
Back in the day.
He has a really cool name.
Ken
Covington.
Yeah. He used to have Ken's Guitars in Georgetown. He's a good friend of mine. Ken and I one night were talking, and I said, Ken, it'd be cool just to do a little show. And we only did it once a week, Wednesdays. And I said, why don't we just do a little show called Good Morning? And he goes, well, where are we going to do it? I was like, I don't know. Just do it through the internet, And then I got to know a really good guy named Mark Stinnett, who had a local LPFM radio station. We started putting Good Morning Georgetown on the LPFM.
Sorry, I felt my face change. I
Don't
love
worry,
that for you.
People didn't see it.
Okay.
And so it was cool, and we had a great audience, and we built that up. And, whenever I came to broadcast for Sam Houston, the Bearcats, I had kind of said, okay, well, that's the end of all that. And Ken was, he's getting ready to retire and stuff. But we've done this show way longer, but we did it for about 2 years in Georgetown. And that was a home studio that I built, and the local newspaper there wrote about it. And so we turned it into an internet radio station back in the day.
That's so cool.
And that's kind of, I was already doing like Spirit Radio, but that's kind of how everything kind of
came to fruition.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. And I bring this up for a really cool reason. Don't ever let your ideas just fall into a black hole. Mm-hmm. Pursue them. And if they don't work out, you're going to learn something from them that you're going to bring to the next idea.
Oh, yeah. And the idea of failure, people got to get that out of their head. Who cares? I mean, we've talked about it. We've both failed great. Mm-hmm. Failed so big. Wonderfully terrible. Mm-hmm. But guess what? We didn't make this. Well, I made a couple of the same mistakes twice. But the idea is you will not keep making the same mistakes, and you know how to fail different.
Yeah.
And then eventually there's a little success and a little bit more success. Big fan.
Yeah, just continue to pursue your ideas as long as they're and here's the deal.
Progress, not perfection.
But I do say this, you do have to have a little substance behind your ideas. And what do I mean by that? I mean, if you're going to open up a snow ski shop in Huntsville, it's not going to work.
Correct.
Don't do that.
Be logistically correct.
Don't sell snowmobiles in Huntsville. Not going to work.
Yeah, unless you can strap some mud tires on it
somehow.
somehow.
Do a little bit of research. But if that's your dream, then move to Colorado and start a snowmobile business.
That's what planes and trains and cars are for.
Yeah. So, well, let's take one final break, and when we come back, we'll wrap it up. We've been going a fun day here, and appreciate Taylor Chandler, Walker County Federal Credit Union. We'll talk a little bit about the credit union when we come back and wrap it up. It is your show. Hang out with us as we continue on, and we will be back in just a few moments. This is Good Morning Huntsville. Don't go anywhere.
The church should be transformational. And maybe you've never been to church, or maybe life has left you feeling lost, but Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." At First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope, we're not trying to fit in with the world. We're here to help you step into something greater, a fresh start, a new life in Christ. Join us this Sunday at 10:45 and see what God can do in your life. Visit fbchuntsville.org. Hope is here, and we're saving a seat just for you.
Loving Jesus, loving people side by side. In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com. This is KHSP-LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville. Braylon, say, "This is Spirit Radio."
This is Spirit Radio.
Spirit Radio. Oh, not
All right, back at it as we write another chapter. We end another chapter here in Huntsville, Texas today. Rob Pip alongside the Taylor Chandler.
What episode is this?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even go over that. Wow. What a jerk. was hoping you'd say something like condescending. Like, oh, I don't even know what episode it is. It's your own show.
No, you said this jerk, and I was just going to, that.
663.
663.
Yeah, we're going to be skipping a number coming up soon.
Please do. I was going to say.
I don't play that game.
I like that you're going to skip that.
Yeah, I'm skipping that one. When would that fall on? Hold on.
3 days from now?
Yeah, 3, 4, 5.
Monday?
Yeah, it's going to be 667 on Monday. We're going to skip an episode number. We're not going to skip the episode. We'll skip the number.
That's funny.
Welcome back at it. Taylor Chandler here with us, Walker County Federal Credit Union.
Federal Credit Union.
What's going on at the Cred? Tell us. Give us an update. What's happened over the last week?
Well, we are back to normal business hours.
Back to business.
We are through the holiday season. I did not know if we were going to make it through. It was brutal.
Shout out Taylor, by the way, because she was technically off last week. And she's still, like, Toy, I'd messaged Toy, and she's like, hey, we're not going to be there because she's like, Taylor's on vacation. And then Toy said, we're getting ready for the end of the year, which is very busy for y'all.
It's insane.
And so I just assumed, I didn't even message you. And then you're like, hey, I'm on the way. And I was like,
bebopping in.
How cool is that? So thank you for being here.
I enjoy this.
Yeah, on your day off.
I do. I enjoy this. And I actually was off all last week. Ended up going to work on Friday. I love my job. And I think that, that's kind of what makes the difference is some people, despise going into work and they do everything they can to avoid work. And I love my job. I love going into work. I love helping people. Like I mentioned this morning, the lady that was struggling, and I do think we are all called to do certain things in life. And I feel like I love helping people, which it was just wild because I don't normally handle that member services side of things. Mm-hmm. Like, yes, I can, but that's just not my normal forte. Normally it is the business and land loans. And with businesses, it is so cool to have people who do have the idea. Although we don't do startups, we do prefer established businesses, but helping people expand their businesses and get it takes money to make money. And anybody who says differently comes from money.
See, I'm not good with money. I was thinking it probably would have been a better idea. I just like to kind of pay and get it out of the way, although that doesn't work out in my life.
I'm like, oh, okay. Love that for you.
Because sometimes the pay, I can't pay, so I can't get it out of the way.
Yeah.
But I probably, if I could redo a few things of how I launched this year, I probably would have taken the donations that came in and just held on to them and then floated that out for like a year.
You should.
Just to give us a little more leverage cash-wise. But I didn't. I just went ahead and spent it on what we needed and didn't loan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I am a firm believer, let your money make you money. I think there's a theory, and I should know it, but, $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow. Something like that. Don't quote me. Don't shoot the messenger. But having your money make money, and you have to have good debts. Mm-hmm. So I was raised, if you can't afford something, don't buy it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
we don't live in that world.
We don't live in that world. Like, heck, my daughter just got a new TV, and that was like $257 on sale.
Dave Ramsey makes money by telling people how to spend money.
Yeah. And I do have some members that do that, and their accounts do look
He's got good
mine.
Advice, yeah.
But it is hard. You have to have the money to do these things, like to do the snowball effect. Okay, cool. But when you don't have the extra money and you are scraping by, that's what we're here for.
He has good advice. I'm not knocking him, but it's just
like you said.
It's like, and I don't want to go off in the weeds about this, but it's like people who tell others how to run a business. They make money on telling you how to run your business.
So
I could make a ton of money doing that.
So my sister's a psychiatrist. Okay, she lives in Portland. She's a psychiatrist. She's also on the radio, but we get more views than she does. Just saying. Don't tell her I said that, please.
Is she on the Soch?
Yeah. I sorry, Megan. But she makes more telling other psychiatrists and counselors how to run their businesses that she no longer sees clients because she's too busy coaching other people.
She's had the experience, yeah.
And that's wild to me, that teaching other people how to do what you makes more money. I'm like, wild. But my sister is really big on taking time for yourself, which is something I have had to learn how to do because like I said, I love my job. I love showing up to work. But sometimes you do have to take your little mental health day and check back and make time and prioritize yourself, which is so much easier said than done.
Yeah, my problem, people tell me that all the time, but the reality is, I don't know, maybe it's because I blocked my brain on this, but I don't know, man. I've always ran a business since I was young. I started a business literally I've been working full time since I was 14 years old. I've never known anything but work. And to me, I don't like idle time. Now, I like idle time with my family, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I just don't. I want to be productive, and you do. And I've had to. You do have to slow down and stop.
Well, remember, even God rested.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, but did he have the anxious thoughts in the back of his mind? He's like, man, the day tomorrow. But he didn't.
No, and that's what I was getting at. Is I've learned that I do have to slow down once in a while. Now I can't take a full week off, but I can try to take a day off.
And
I need that.
You need that.
Because I'm wiped out right now, big time.
Well, you were pushing through being sick, and you're like, I still have to show up. And it's like, okay, but that's your body saying you need rest.
Yeah. And it's like you have
body language.
And if you had to me, and I won't get super deep in this, but to me it all comes down to finances.
Oh, it does.
And I have to be present in order to
make money
to,
as most of us do.
And it's not, since we came back, I'll just say this, it's not been easy. Mm-hmm. It's not been, everything in Fargo was set. I didn't have to worry about any of that. It was beautiful. It was like all this weight was off my shoulders. And I'm thankful, to be here at the church, and they have helped us and our family so much, and I'm thankful for what I get to do on Hello Huntsville. I'm thankful for here, doing radio stuff now. But
two things can be true at the same time. It's not mutually exclusive. You can be happy. You can be thankful and happy here, and still wish you had the setup over there.
I had a friend one time tell me, he's like, "Man, you need to slow down and here's another idea you have." And I was like, I get it from the outside, but from the inside,
we can't. I
said, I can't. And this idea is so I can support my family. Mm-hmm. That's what it comes down to. It ain't about me. It's
not just you.
No, it's like, I have to do this because this is an opportunity right now to where I can make a little bit of money to support my family. Mm-hmm. And it's not me bouncing around and, not staying focused, but I've remained focused. That's been my challenge this year. Remain focused on 3 things. 1, Hello Huntsville. Well, number 1, the church. 2, Hello Huntsville. 3, the radio. And that's it.
So far, so good.
And try to do a little bit of broadcasting for New Waverly on the side, because that's my getaway. Everybody needs a getaway. But those are my 3 things I'm going to focus on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's like I'm at a point where I can't even do that anymore because of things going on,
I had to actively figure out. I realized I was doing so much that I was like, oh my God, I'm so burnt out. And when it came to my personal health, when it comes to the dogs, where I'm like, that's another thing to spend money on. I'm just throwing money at things. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I don't want to spend money on me because I could spend money somewhere else. But I feel like I have been more productive. I don't want to say spending money on myself, investing in myself, that now I have more energy. Definitely not more money. I have more energy to be passionate because I am investing that in myself.
Yeah.
And it's not easy. Like, I have had to very fortunate dogs, the sport that I'm in, you cannot think about anything about other than what you're doing, or somebody's going to get hurt. So that is
that's like your getaway.
Yeah. So that has forced me to be like, okay, put this at the back of my mind and focus on what's in front of you. So, I think everybody should be able to find something, whether that be spending time with your family. And I had to actively try to teach myself to stop stressing and stop worrying about just stuff, because I am an anxious overthinker. That is my thing. Give me a scenario, I can overthink it 10 to 12 different ways instantly. But investing in yourself and allowing yourself to turn it off. Just turn it off. Even for moments at a time. You have to work that memory muscle to just disconnect.
Learn this. Cast all of your anxiety on him because he cares for you. It's in 1 Peter.
Oh,
cast all your anxiety.
That.
And it's not easy. And I said this to somebody, and they were like, it didn't make sense to them. But I said, trusting the Lord could end up being the hardest thing that you've ever had to do in life.
Oh, 100.
And they're like, well, no. And I said, yeah, it could. And I said, but it's also going to be the greatest thing that you've ever done in your life.
Yeah, because nobody wants to be let down. Nobody wants to. It's easy it's easy to take on that stress and be like, I'll figure it out. But once you put it in perspective that it's already figured out, in theory, but no, it has. It's already been figured out. It will work out how it's meant to work out.
Yep. So don't stress over this new year.
Listen to these two stress heads. Don't stress.
Don't
it's fine.
stress over the new year.
Let me chug my coffee.
And it really is, though. You know, when we came back from Fargo, I had somewhat of a plan, and I knew that it was going to be tough, and I knew that we were going to get into some serious debt right away because I didn't have income lined up.
Mm-hmm.
But I also didn't fear
the change.
Because I knew that the Lord was going to provide.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't that strong in my walk as I am now when we first came back, and that was a wake-up call. That's why I know that all that worked the way it did, because the Lord was saying, man, you need to wake up. Quit playing these entertainment games and thinking that you're serving me on these broadcasts.
And actively serve me.
Because you're really not.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a wake-up call for me, and I'm thankful for where I'm at. And it is, I can say this with gratitude, that it has been the most difficult season that I've ever had in my life, ever. But I wouldn't change it, and I'm thankful for it. And I'm looking forward to 2026.
Dude, it is so far so good.
Yeah, it's all
we
good.
are 6 days in.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. But before we do, Taylor, 2026 for you, what is something that you've been thinking about? Not a resolution, because we're moving.
We're not resolution.
We've moved away from that word. It's now a commitment. What are you committed to in 2026?
Being present. I have resolved to spend less time on my phone and less time the TV and just actively being present. Again, like I was saying, it's easy for me to be here and be everywhere but here. But being present with the people that I love, being present at church, being present in small groups with my friends, stop worrying about all the extra stuff and just focusing on what's right in front of me as it comes along. Like, okay, we will figure this out when it happens. Like, people in my office joke, because I'm always like, that sounds like a tomorrow problem. Because it is. Mm-hmm. You can only do so much in one day. You can only do so much. So that's my...
Awesome. Well, there it is.
Also, Friday is National Quitters Day. So I guess the resolutions, everybody quits those on Friday. That's like the day.
Yeah, that's why you don't make a resolution. You make a commitment so you don't quit.
I am challenging you. Don't quit.
Yeah.
Don't keep showing up for yourself.
Keep on showing up. And do Walker County Federal a huge favor and show up there and set up.
Show up and come see us.
Set up an appointment and show up and be present at the credit union and get your new account for the 2026 year.
Put your little money stash over there. I don't want an account there. I don't think I would use it. That's the point. If you feel that way, put money in it. Don't go over there. Don't come see it. Just send us money every time you get paid. And then at the end of the year, you got a nice little stash.
You got some money. Yeah.
And then we're worth seeing.
That's it. Well, Taylor, thanks, Frank. What a great show today. This has been a really good Wednesday, a wonderful Wednesday, brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union. They are your full-service community credit union. And a fun day. Thank you. Good insight this morning.
We talked about so many different
You're
things.
You're going to have good things. Taylor's been cool, too, because on her own, she's been clipping some little snippets of the some snippets of the show, and those are getting some pretty good traction. So thank you for sharing and promoting.
I'm hoping it's sending it, because I always try to tag this stuff.
It's working. So
we're here for it.
All right. Well, hey, guys, get out there. Make a huge difference today on this wonderful Wednesday. There's a lot to be thankful for, and we're thankful for you. And again, we appreciate Walker County Federal Credit Union, your full-service community credit union, and also our friends at Huntsville Memorial Hospital. I never want to leave them out. They are our streaming sponsor, and we could not broadcast this show across the multiple platforms that we do, 3 or 4 different Facebook instances. We're also on LinkedIn, YouTube, and many others, and that is thanks to the general support of Huntsville Memorial Hospital. Again, we appreciate all that they do as well. For Taylor Chandler, I'm Rob Hipp, reminding you this morning that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there needs you. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Jason Bay, First Baptist Church, here with us. And also, Angela Valish joins us from the FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Piney Woods West. And she'll be talking about some things in store for the new year for FCA. So make sure to join us and come hang out.
Come hang out.
Till then, have a wonderful and blessed day, and we will see all of you back at it early tomorrow morning, right at 7:30 with our opening segment on Spirit 94.3. See you, Taylor. Have a blessed day.
Bye. Y'all have a good day.